Alright, welcome back to Flight Sim 2024 and welcome for the first time on the channel to the incredible Black Square Bonanza Professional. And it's a beautiful day here at RAF Lossiemouth, right in the northern tip of Scotland. And we are going to be taking our Bonanza for roughly a 3-hour flight down to, I can't remember the name, it's EGLS, which is Old Sarum in the United Kingdom. So just under 3 hours worth of flying. And I am flying on FSEconomy. We are going to be flying with Beyond ATC as well. And we are Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November, which I see isn't on my tail at the moment, but that's not the end of the world. And eventually we're going to be moving this Bonanza all the way down to South Africa. So if you haven't watched any of my videos before, welcome to the channel. But I've got a whole bunch of aircraft that I've bought on FSEconomy around the world, and we're slowly heading them back to my home country of South Africa, picking up jobs along the way. So the Bonanza is probably the furthest at the moment, unless you count my Comanche, which is over in Papua New Guinea. Actually, no, we're in Indonesia now, which I've been ferrying all the way from Australia over the course of the last year or so. Towards South Africa. So I said it was going to take a while. It's going to take us a long time to get that back to South Africa because we're doing short legs. But anyway, that's not today's video. Today's video we are flying the Black Square Bonanza. So let's go and jump aboard as that rain shower has just passed overhead. That's really cool. Alright, and the sun is actually coming out now. Okay, let's see. Can I close this from here? I'm going to have to move here, I think. Where is the... Oops. Click spot must be there. Okay, very nice. Let's get this open. And we'll remove the control lock and get that out of the way. Okay, I'm just going to sync up my hardware. Right, I do actually want to tweak some of these views, so we'll open up Chase Plane. And I'm on this one, so we can just hold control and update that. Cool. Okay, let's get the battery on. We'll leave the alternators off for now. That's fine. Avionics we need to turn on so we can put in our route for today. So I've generated the route with a SimBrief.
TOS system test OK.
Beyond ATC connected.
Right, so we can input our route for today. So we're starting at Lossiemouth, and our first waypoint is going to be Vadno. From there, we go direct to Zofat. And then from there, direct to Bellox. From Bellox direct to Unzib. Oops. Where's the backspace? Unzib. And then direct to EGLS. Old Sarum. Nice, let's get these things to stop flashing. Let's click that over. Cool. No departure, no arrival, so it's just gonna be vectors. We're cruising at 8,000 feet today, so that's what we're expecting ATC to give us. Okay, very nice. We'll definitely be using the weather radar today. We are nice and heavy with full fuel. Right, what else do we need to do? Nav lights, beacon lights, because we're going to start up shortly. The rest of that can stay for now. Okay, fuel tank selector. We don't have a both on this. We need to keep switching manually, so we'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's get rid of this. Okay, cool. Let's get our clearance. So we want to go to ground 118.905. So 180.5. So we can't do. So let's see if we do that. It might work. Oh, so we can do it through there. Right, so how do we change that then? I've never had this before. Oh, maybe it's in here? Aha, there we go. Right, so now we have 905. Perfect. And that's Lossiemouth ground. Lossie ground, good afternoon. Zulu Sierra, Bravo Oscar November. IFR to Old Sarum, ready to copy.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November, Lossie ground, expect runway 10. Climb flight level 060 on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors Vadno. Squawk 5404.
Expect runway 10, initial climb flight level 060. Radar vectors to Vadno and squawk 5404. Bravo Oscar November. Okay, so runway 10 is over here, so we can taxi along there.
Read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Okay, so we can start up. Call you back, Bravo Oscar November, thank you. Okay, that's all set. Let's go ahead and get the engine started. So we'll set this to both. Let's go prop forward, mixture full. We'll crank this a little bit. That does not sound good. That sounds like the battery is low, which makes sense because we've been running it on the battery for a while. What I do want to just do is run the fuel pump a little bit. Get some fuel into the cylinders. Okay, let's get the alternators on so we can charge that battery. Okay, cabin temperature is actually very cold. Okay, I'll turn on the taxi lights. Then we want to do so cabin heat is this one. Lossie ground, Bravo Oscar November, ready for taxi. Okay, it's going to be fairly simple taxi out to the right onto runway 10. We will sync up the heading on the runway.
Runway 10 taxi via Alpha.
Runway 10, taxi via Alpha, Bravo Oscar November. Okay, check the brakes. We are quite tail heavy.
Negative, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, Bravo Oscar November. So just want to be careful not to overdo any braking or turning or anything like that so we don't fall on our tail. Okay, I didn't actually get a QNH. So let's just look that up. Okay, 1007. Oops. Okay, steering is working, brakes are working. This should be the runway here. Whoa. Bravo Oscar November holding short, runway 10, ready for departure. Okay, temperature's coming up. Landing lights on. Strobe lights on.
Lossie ground Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Contact center when at runway hold point.
Contact center, Bravo Oscar November. Thank you. Okay, so that is 119.875. Center, good afternoon. Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November on the ground at Lossiemouth, holding short, runway 10, ready for departure.
Scottish Control, Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Good afternoon. Weather at destination is Foxtrot.
Okay. And Bravo Oscar November, request departure, runway 10, please. It shouldn't be an issue because we're not VFR.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. You're holding short runway 10. Departure clearance is not available at this time.
Bravo Oscar November, can we just ask why departure clearance is not available, please?
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Departure clearance is not available due to current operational constraints.
Bravo Oscar November, okay. Do you know then when we will be able to take off?
Wizz 9616. Contact Glasgow approach 128.755.
Contact Glasgow approach 128.755 Wizz 9616.
Yeah, so this is interesting.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. I can't provide an estimated time for takeoff. Please remain ready for further instructions.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna set the parking brake so I can take my foot off the brakes. So I wonder if that's traffic. What does it mean when he says airport is Foxtrot? Look at the weather. I mean, we're just wasting fuel waiting for this. And Bravo Oscar November, we just want to know if we should return to the stand or if we should continue to hold at runway 10. I wonder if they're ever going to let us go. So I'm assuming that the Foxtrot thing was actually just the ATIS. That's what it meant. Oh my word, my window's open and it's raining. operational constraints. Okay, we'll give it a bit of time and see. Because it'll be very cool if they do actually eventually let us go and it was just, you know, a real world scenario where you might just need to wait a bit. Okay, I've been waiting about 10-15 minutes now, so this is just a bit ridiculous. So I'm just going to take off and we'll see what Beyond ATC does. In the real world, obviously,
Scottish Control,
we would wait.
Foxtrot, flight level 120.
But I need to get going. I don't have time to sit on the ground here all afternoon.
Identified.
So let's see if they actually shout at us. Okay, the weather has now gotten a lot worse while we've been waiting to get clearance. So this might actually be quite interesting. Okay, I want to be very gentle. Let's get the mixture full. Prop is full forward. Okay, I didn't actually set the heading bug. That was a mistake. Coming up, flaps coming up. Let's get the autopilot on and we can back off the power a bit, and I'm gonna bring the prop back a bit as well, and center Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November, passing 1,500 feet and climbing 6,000. Okay, let's see if they tell us we are bad.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November, maintain your current altitude. Departure clearance is still not available. Please hold your position.
Okay, well, soz. I'm looking for the headphone jacks. There we go. Okay, we are very much losing airspeed.
Easy 37 Hotel Bravo, turn right, heading 355, climb to flight level 370.
Right, well, I'm gonna vector myself to Vadno.
Easy 37 Hotel Bravo. Scottish Control, Ryanair 295, 4,000 feet.
Ryanair 295, Scottish Control, radar contact, continue descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Continue descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 1008, Ryanair 295.
Cabin temperature is a little low, so let's pull that some more. Okay, what have we got? Taxi lights we can turn off, landing lights we can turn off, the rest can stay on. And we're just coming up to 3,300 feet now. Well, I guess we're going to clear ourselves up to 8,000 feet as well. I'm actually still curious to see what Beyond ATC does. And then the other thing we can do is go direct to Vadno. And then we'll pump this into nav. It looks like we're climbing above the rain now.
Vectors, ILS runway 12. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 12, ready for descent, Ryanair 295.
Ryanair 295, Prestwick landing runway 12.
Prestwick, landing runway 12, Ryanair 295.
Ryanair 295, contact Prestwick approach 129 at decimal for 5.
Contact Prestwick approach 129 at decimal for 5, Ryanair 295.
Okay, 4,500 feet, looking good. Temperatures are good. Cabin's a little cool. Switch fuel tanks. Now we're finally up above the weather. Should we try Beyond ATC again? Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November, passing 5,000 feet, climbing 8,000.
Bravo Oscar November, Scottish Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 080.
Wow, okay, we're back on track. Climb to flight level 080, Bravo Oscar November. And can we just ask why we were denied departure clearance earlier, please? Not gonna say anything. Okay, well, that's interesting. Never had that happen before. Okay, this doesn't seem to have a rudder trim, which is very strange. Yeah, there's 6,000. And we were given flight level 080, so we can go to standard. Right, at least, I mean, 8,000 feet isn't crazy high, but at least we're up above the weather here. I was pulling some mixture out as we are climbing. What does this do? I think that's switching over to this guy here. Right, that beep was 1,000 feet to go. Right, so time to destination just under 4 hours, but that will decrease once we level off now, and we'll gain quite a bit of airspeed. Cabin temperature is good now. In fact, we can maybe take it one click down. Right, there's 8,000 feet. So we're going to come back to like a nice chilled cruise power. Okay, and let's see if we can lean our mixture out using the little gauge. So I'm just pulling back the mixture slowly, and it should tell us when it hits peak, and that looks like cylinder 4. So there we go. Now we're just going to increase the mixture again. I'm going to go to about minus 50, minus 60 degrees. Okay, there we go. Now I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Again, I'm not a real pilot. But that's what I've always done. Okay. And now we can settle in for the cruise, which has dropped down to just under 3 hours, which is exactly what we were expecting. So all looks good. And we're just cruising above the clouds here, out of the weather. So that's nice. Right. So I will join you again a bit later as we prep for our arrival into
Logan 945 Foxtrot.
old,
radar vectors, ILS runway
what is it,
23.
old Sarum?
Report ready for descent.
I actually want to turn this down as well.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 23, ready for descent. Logan 945 Foxtrot.
Or if anything else weird happens along the way, like beyond ATC, doing something strange, I will join you then. Otherwise, I'll join you when we prep for our arrival. All right, here we are, just over 15 minutes out. So I kind of want to get an idea of when we need to descend. So let's have a look. EGLS. So weather, it's raining all over the place, so it's going to be interesting without an instrument approach. But we'll see. We've got plenty of fuel, so if we do need to go somewhere else, we will be fine.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November.
That's us.
Contact London Control 118 decimal for 75. Have a good afternoon.
118 decimal 475. Good afternoon. Bravo Oscar November. London Control, good afternoon. Zulu Sierra, Bravo, Oscar, November, 8,000 feet. Oh, actually, it's a flight level, my bad.
German Eagle 920, turn right, heading 235, climb to flight level 290.
Okay, the altitude at EGLS is 285 feet.
Climb to flight level 290, German Eagle 920.
Zulu Sierra Bravo,
okay, I was going to
Oscar
try
November,
something, but I just
London
realized it's not going to work.
Identified.
So, let's set... If we go in here, and we set this to be at 1,000 feet, then we should get a top of descent.
Bravo, Oscar November, radar vectors,
She thinks we should be ready.
Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors for runway 06, and we will report ready, Bravo Oscar November. Okay, so if we descend now, we should do it at 800 feet a minute, which is perfect.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Radar vectors. Runway 06. Verify ready for descent.
Radar vectors for runway 06, and affirmative, we are ready for descent now, Bravo Oscar November.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Old Sarum landing runway 06.
Landing runway 06, Bravo Oscar November. I don't know why it has to tell you that 3 times. Okay,
Zulu
cabin
Sierra
temperature is
Bravo
good.
Oscar November. Expect the visual approach runway
Again.
06.
Expect the visual approach for runway 06, Bravo Oscar November. I don't know if I'm saying something wrong, but Beyond ATC always does it. Tells you, I mean, that's 4 times now they've told us it's visual 06.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Bravo Oscar November.
Negative. Descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Bravo Oscar November. Is this floodlight actually making things worse? I think it might be. Just finding it difficult to see on here. I can turn the brightness up on this.
Flight level 370.
Okay, we do have a bit of a fuel imbalance because I left it. I misjudged a little bit. So we have quite a bit more on the right hand side. We're on this tank now,
London Control.
but it's not going to catch up
Good afternoon. Flight level
as
39
close to
radar.
the left hand tank as I wanted. I wanted to actually stop this one on that line, but I misjudged a little.
Juliet. London Control. Identified.
London Control. Ryanair 69 Quebec Mike. Flight level 370.
Ryanair 69 Quebec Mike. London Control. Identified.
Okay, let's hope that with a visual approach we can find the runway. There's a runway down there. What is that?
Easy 37 Romeo
actually, no.
uniform. Radar vectors. ILS runway 27. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 27, ready for descent. ET37 Romeo uniform.
Easy 37 Romeo uniform. Liverpool John Lennon Airport landing runway 27.
Liverpool John Lennon Airport, landing runway 27, ET37
It's
Romeo
windy
uniform.
out there as well. You can see how much we're crabbing.
Easy 37 Romeo uniform. Descend to flight level 260.
What I can do on here is load this
Descent to
up.
flight level 260, ET37 Romeo uniform.
Visual 06.
London Control. Speed
And it
bird
will be
442
vectors.
Good afternoon. Flight level 230.
Speedbird 442 Kilo. London Control. Radar contact. Ryanair 99 Uniform Foxtrot. Contact breast control 120.15.
Center on 120.15. Ryanair 99 Uniform Foxtrot.
Okay, level at 7,000 or flight level 070 actually.
Ryanair 56 November Foxtrot, flight level 350.
Ryanair 56 November Foxtrot. London Control. Radar contact.
Okay, I guess the next thing to
Skywalker
consider
03
is
Charlie.
where do we
Contact breast
go
control 120.15.
if we can't get into this
Bye-bye.
airport?
Contact breast control 120.15, Skywalker 03 Charlie.
Right, Yeovilton and Yeovil both have instrument approaches. They're not too far.
Bravo. Descend to 4,000 feet.
Boscombe Down
QNH1018.
has an instrument
Vector
approach,
for Schiphol
and
Airport.
Bournemouth. So we got a bunch of options around us. It's one cool thing about flying in the or in Europe is lots of airports around.
London Control. Power
Blade 7 Bravo, 900 feet.
Power blade. Wow.
Power Blade 7 Bravo, London Control, identified. Continue climb to 2,500 feet, QNH1020.
Continue climb to 2,500 feet, QNH1020, Power Blade 7 Bravo.
Alpine 675, contact London Control 118.775.
Sun is set now, so this is a night landing
775, Alpine 675.
in the weather, although it looks a lot clearer
Vertical
here
track.
than what we had earlier. So that's saying we should be descending now.
Easy 5
Hopefully
7
ATC
Echo
gives
Hotel,
us another
London
step
Control,
down.
Expect Baxon 1 Alpha, runway 27.
Expect Dax and 1 Alpha, runway 27, Easy 57 Echo Hotel.
Alpine 4675, contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775, Alpine 4675. Have a good afternoon.
Easy 57 Echo Hotel, Baxon 1 Alpha, runway 27. Report ready for descent.
Baxon 1 Alpha, runway 27, ready for descent. Easy 57 Echo Hotel.
EGLS is reporting
Easy 57 Echo Hotel.
overcast at
Descend to flight level
1400
150.
feet. That is a problem.
Descend to flight level 150, Easy 57 Echo Hotel.
Easy 57 Echo Hotel. Contact Bristol approach 136.08.
Contact Bristol approach 136.08, Easy 57 Echo Hotel.
See, our light rain broken at 1400. Sorry, overcast at 1400, broken at 600. That does not bode well for a visual approach. Kinda need to descend here soon.
Lufthansa 5 Romeo Papa. Contact Paris Control 126.475.
Lots of aircraft out there, which makes sense.
126.475,
Busy
Lufthansa
airspace.
5 Romeo Papa.
There's one off our wing there. They're quite low, actually.
Air France 1180. Turn left. Heading 300. Intercept the 27 left localizer. Vectors for the approach.
That's Heathrow.
Turn left, heading 300, intercept the 27 left localizer. Air France 1180.
That's out that way somewhere.
KLM 66 Quebec. Fly present heading. Climb to 5,000 feet.
Fly present heading, climb to 5,000 feet. KLM 66 Quebec.
Easy 37 Romeo uniform. Descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, Easy 37 Romeo uniform.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November.
Hey.
Descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Bravo Oscar November. Okay, it's a lot more open here. We might actually
Zulu
be in
Sierra
with a
Bravo
chance.
Oscar November. Turn right. Heading 190. Vectors for the approach.
Right, heading 190. Bravo Oscar November. Heading.
Easy 37 Romeo uniform. Descend to 4,700 feet. QNH1013.
Descend to 4,700 feet, QNH1013, Easy 37 Romeo uniform.
Okay, 2,000 feet, which means we can change to
Easy 37 Romeo
QNH1020
uniform.
for the
Turn
airport.
left. Heading 295. Intercept the 27 localizer. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 295, intercept the 27 localizer. Easy 37 Romeo uniform.
Blade 7
Okay,
Bravo
I'm gonna put
Q.
the lights on.
H1019 expect radar
this help?
vectors for ILS runway 21.
Can't decide.
QN H1019 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 21 Power Blade 7 Bravo.
Power Blade 7 Bravo, turn right, heading 300, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading
Power Blade's going ILS 21. I wonder where that is. Maybe that's Bournemouth or one of those down here. Because there's a very low aircraft over there, right off our wing.
Resume own navigation.
Roger, resume all navigation. KLM 66 Quebec.
Air France 1180. Contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
Okay, 12 degrees down on the ground.
134.908 Air France 1180.
And we're going into the rain here.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November, turn right, heading 250.
Right, heading 250, Bravo Oscar November. Haha, this is gonna be interesting.
Easy 37 Romeo uniform. Contact London Control 118.775. Have a
Okay, at
good
least we got
afternoon.
loads of fuel.
Contact London Control.
Fuel imbalance is slowly being rectified.
Uniform.
London Control, speedbird 42 Delta Bravo, flight level 121.
Speedbird 42 Delta Bravo. London
Yeah, let's
Control.
bring in the mixture back
identified.
in as we're descending.
London Control.
And we are fully IMC
flight level
now.
080.
Shamrock 38 Yankee. London Control. Identified. Speedbird 42 Delta Bravo. Contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
That's 4,000 feet.
Contact Heathrow approach 134.908, speedbird 42 Delta Bravo.
Shamrock 38 Yankee. Contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
Contact Heathrow, approach 134.908 Shamrock 38 Yankee.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Turn left, heading 175.
Left heading 175, Bravo Oscar November. Yeah, I can just make out the ground.
35 Mike Delta. Contact Paris Control 119.825. Bye-bye.
Contact Paris Control 119.825, Tanix 35 Mike Delta.
Rain on the windshield now. That's 1,000 feet to go. And this looks like we have no chance. I can see the ground. I mean, if the runway's got lights, I'll pick it out. I don't know how legal that is. But I mean, if there was a runway in front of us, I'd be able to see it. In fact, I might even have to turn this off because it's a lot easier to see what's going on outside without it.
005. London Control. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 350.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the power back,
Level 350,
and we're gonna get our prop to forward again.
London Control, Lufthansa 1 Papa Kilo, flight level 370.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Turn left, heading 110.
Left heading 110, Bravo Oscar November. Okay, I was bringing the speed back.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Kilo. London Control. Radar contact. Wizz Air 4304. Contact Paris Control 126.475. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Paris Control 126.475.
I don't know about this.
4304.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Airport is at your 10 o'clock 6 miles. Report the field in sight.
Looking for the field, Bravo Oscar November. I don't see anything.
Top Swiss 41 Alpha Kilo. Radar vectors. ILS runway 23 right.
I don't think it
Report
even
ready
has
for
runway
descent.
lights.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 23 right ready for descent. Tops, was 41 Alpha Kilo.
Top Swiss 41 Alpha Kilo. Manchester Airport landing runway 23 right.
Manchester Airport, landing runway 23 right. Tops, was 41 Alpha Kilo.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Descend to 1,300 feet.
Descend at 1,300 feet, Bravo Oscar November. Need to turn me to the
Top
left
Swiss
here.
41 Alpha Kilo. Descend to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210 tops, was 41 Alpha Kilo.
I can see the ground, I can clearly make out the lights, but I just don't think this airport has
Zulu
any
Sierra
lights.
Bravo Oscar November. Turn left.
Yes,
heading
that'll help.
055.
Left heading 055, Bravo Oscar November.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Turn left. Heading 055.
There it is there. Left heading 055, Bravo Oscar November.
Power Blade 7 Bravo. London Control. Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 21.
I think that's it there. It does have
Expect radar
lights.
vectors, ILS runway 21, Power Blade 7 Bravo.
Bravo Oscar November, field in sight.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. Cleared visual approach runway 06.
Cleared visual approach runway 06, Bravo Oscar November. Right, we are nowhere near the approach
Top
path,
Swiss
but
41
we can
Alpha
make
Kilo.
this work, I
Descend
think.
to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070 tops, was 41 Alpha Kilo.
Zulu Sierra Bravo Oscar November. No tower services available at Old Sarum. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, thanks for your help, Bravo Oscar November.
London Control, Ryzen 8 Alpha Victor, flight level 317.
Ryanair 8 Alpha Victor, London Control. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Continue
Yes,
climb
I'm just
to
getting
flight
in
level
that sound is the
370.
aileron trim, just to
Continue
balance
climb
out
to flight
our
level
fuel.
370, Ryanair 8 Alpha Victor.
We're having more fuel on the right hand side, which we still have, so we're going to stay on that
98576
tank.
Juliet. Contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775, Niner Him 576 Juliet. London
Okay, I mean, I
Control,
guess we
Hotel
probably
Echo.
have
Good
to do this
afternoon,
now,
flight
but
level
that's going to make
133.
my life interesting. And we should get
Hotel
these
Echo,
back on now
London
that we're
Control,
out of
identified.
the clouds.
Ryanair 751 Quebec.
Okay, let's start
Contact
getting
Brussels
flaps in
Control
gear.
125.0.
Center on 125.0, Ryanair
Flaps
751
1.
Quebec.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar. Radar vectors.
Here's the rain.
Runway 03. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 03, ready for descent. Mint Airways Romeo Oscar.
Okay, gears coming out.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar. Gamston Airport landing runway
We
03.
get even more light because of the taxi light.
Gamston Airport, landing runway 03, Mint Airways Romeo Oscar.
Okay, lights are set, props full
Artmajet
forward.
Hotel Echo Q and
Mixtures
H1019
full
expect
forward.
radar vectors for ILS runway 21.
Runways inside 2, light 2 red.
H1019er, expect rate or vector
Flaps
for
full now,
ILS
set for
runway 21
landing.
at Hotel Echo.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar. Descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170, Mint Airways Romeo Oscar.
Atmojet Hotel Echo. Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH1019er. Vectors for the approach.
Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH1019er
500.
Atmojet Hotel Echo.
Okay, looking good.
German Eagle 920. Turn right. Heading 235.
Turn right, heading 235, German Eagle 920.
Top Swiss 41 Alpha Kilo. Contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775 tops. With 41 Alpha Kilo, bye-bye.
That cloud base is closing in.
Ryanair 594 Echo. London Control. Expect Ablin 4 Lima. Runway 28 left.
Expect Ablin 4 Lima. Runway 28 left. Ryanair 594 Echo.
Easy 2005. Contact Brest Control 120.15.
Contact Brest Control 120.15, Easy 2005. London Control, Ryanair 9 Sierra Hotel. Good afternoon, flight level 370. London Control, Speedbird 860 Juliet. Good afternoon, flight level 370.
I touched quite heavily nose up
Ryanair
there.
9 Sierra Hotel. London Control.
Okay,
Identified.
flaps coming up.
Ryanair 56 November Foxtrot. Descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070.
I don't have a
Ryanair
clue where
56
to go
November
down. There's no
Foxtrot.
chart for this on Navigraph that I could find.
Atmojet Hotel Echo. London Control. Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 21.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 21, Atmojet
Okay,
Hotel
I think I
Echo.
need to go to the left. I should have actually taken that taxiway. Missed
Speedbird
that.
860 Juliet. London Control. Radar contact.
I believe this is a military airport.
Speedbird 4 Delta. Contact London Control 118.775.
Center on 118.77, 5 Speedbird 4 Delta.
London Control, at Baltic 77 Yankee, flight level 390.
Ryanair 55 Victor Kilo. Contact Brest Control 120.15.
Contact Brest Control 120.15, Ryanair
Okay, landing
55
lights and
Victor Kilo.
strobes off.
Bye-bye.
Why are you so loud again?
London Control, Bohai 7965 Heavy. Good afternoon, flight level 125.
Powerblade 7 Bravo. 3 miles from CF21. Turn left. Heading 225. Maintain 1,800 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 21.
Turn left, heading 225, 1,800 feet until established.
I don't have a
Cleared ILS
clue
runway
where we
21,
are.
Powerblade 7 Bravo.
Okay, let's stop here.
Powerblade 7 Bravo. Contact
Ooh,
Big Jim
don't
Tower
fall on the tail.
134.805.
Over to Tower 134.805, Powerblade 7 Bravo.
Oh, no ways.
Bohai 7965 Heavy. London Control. Identified.
Ha, this is the wrong airport.
Bohai 7965 Heavy.
That
Contact
explains
Heathrow approach
everything.
134.908.
Okay, we're gonna stay here. This is actually Boscombe
Contact
Down,
Heathrow
which
approach
funny enough,
134.908,
has an
Bohai
instrument approach.
7965 Heavy.
Old Sarum is like a couple of miles,
Ryanair 36 Whiskey Mike.
maybe 2 miles
Contact Paris Control 126.475.
west,
Contact Paris Control.
but it obviously had no lights, so we were much closer to it. And I swung, probably flew straight over it. In fact, let me look at my track here.
Ryanair 594 Echo, Ablin 4 Lima, runway 28 left. Report ready for descent.
Okay, not quite, but I did fly right past it.
Ryanair 594 Echo.
And there were no lights, so that's cool.
Ryanair 594 Echo, descend to flight level 160.
This is definitely a military base.
Descend to flight level 160, Ryanair 594 Echo.
There's actually a parking right here in front of us,
Ryanair
looks like.
594 Echo, contact London Control 118.775. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, I've leaned the mixture for taxi.
118.775, Ryanair 594 Echo, bye-bye.
Air France 56 Zulu uniform, radar vectors, ILS runway
See, there where
23
that
right.
light is, that's a little
Report ready for descent.
parking. How do I get to that?
Radar vectors, ILS runway 23 right, ready for descent. Air France 56 Zulu uniform.
Okay, that was what I was seeing on the chart.
Manchester Airport.
There's another one of those just to our left, sorry, to our right here, so I think that's what I was seeing.
Landing runway 23
Oh, no, that light is further back. So that's a different one, but we can park here.
Air France 56 Zulu uniform, descend to flight level 220.
Okay, that's cool. We'll just have to wait for the morning, and hopefully the weather's a bit better and we can just make the short hop over to Old Sarum.
Atmojet Hotel Echo, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Atmojet Hotel Echo.
Atmojet Hotel Echo, turn left, heading 2905.
Turn left, heading 2905, Atmojet Hotel Echo.
Lufthansa 6 Hotel X-Ray. Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Okay, so there we are.
London
Safely
Control,
arrived
KLM
at
80
Boscombe
Lima,
Down, not at
3,100 feet.
Old Sarum. Okay, so that's all fine. I guess we can turn
KLM 80
off
Lima, London Control, identified.
these. Those can come off.
London Control, Speedbird 323 Victor. Good afternoon. Flight level 200.
And it's just a case of switching off the battery. I think I also should have done is unplug the headphones. Okay, there we go. So we'll jump back in the Bonanza in the morning and see what the weather looks like. Hopefully we can just hop over to Old Sarum. But we shall see. Right, here we are the next morning. And still kind of overcast. There's a bit of rain, it looks like, in that direction. But it is a bit clearer. So I think if we get going, we should be able to make it to our original destination. Right, so let's get things up and running. So we'll get the battery on. I'm not going to contact ATC this time. We're just going to go VFR basically. Right, we still have more fuel in that right-hand tank, so we will leave it on there. That's perfect.
Contact Manchester, approach 121.355.
Contact Manchester, approach 121.355, Air France 56 Zulu uniform.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar.
TOS, system test okay.
03.
Expect the visual approach runway 03.
Okay, so there's the
Airways
airport
Romeo
there.
Oscar.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar. Descend to 2,600 feet.
Okay, so we're just going to take off, stay low level.
Mint Airways Romeo Oscar.
And I wonder if I can just do this. Isn't it 2,000 here?
November Hotel. Contact Southend approach 130.78.
Contact Southend.
Right,
approach
let's get
130
fired up.
78 Globetrotter November Hotel.
Speedbird 323 Victor, London Control. Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 27 left.
Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 27 left, Speedbird 323 Victor.
Speedbird 323 Victor. Contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
Contact Heathrow approach.
Okay, not enough fuel, I think.
Speedbird 323
Well,
Victor.
I didn't keep the fuel pump on for long enough, is what I mean.
Postman 452 Heavy. Descend to 5,400 feet. QNH1015.
Descend to 5,400 feet. QNH1015, Postman 452 Heavy. Control, Neptune 22 Bravo. Good morning, flight level 147.
There we go.
Postman 452 Heavy. Fly present heading. Intercept the 27 localizer. Vectors for the approach.
Okay, taxi
Fly present
lights.
heading. Intercept the 27 localizer. Postman 452 Heavy.
Neptune 22
Flaps.
Bravo. London Control. Radar contact.
Okay, QNH1018 now.
Neptune 22 Bravo. Descend to 6,000 feet. QNH1015.
So runway 23 will be perfect.
6,000 feet. QNH1015, Neptune 22
Just have
Bravo.
to figure out how to get there. Oh,
Mint
so
Airways
on the
Romeo
alternators,
Oscar.
that's really
Contact London
important.
Control 118.775.
Center on 118.775. Mint Airways
Okay, so to
Romeo
get to
Oscar.
runway 23, we're gonna taxi out, we're gonna go
Ryanair 78
left,
Alpha Hotel, flight level 390.
and then right over the old
Ryanair
runway,
78 Alpha Hotel. London Control. Identified.
and then we'll take Golf and do an intersection departure from there.
Ryanair 5998. Contact Brest Control
let's go.
120.15.
Center on 120.15, Ryanair 5998. Bye-bye. London Control, Ryanair 6 Delta Delta. Good morning, flight level 370.
Ryanair 6 Delta Delta. London Control. Identified. Ryanair
I'm wrong, it's
88
not
Tango
Golf.
Tango. Contact
And we're not
Paris
gonna do an
Control
intersection departure, we're going
126.475.
left here.
Contact Paris
If we take
Control,
Golf, that's runway 06. We're going left here
88 Tango Tango.
onto Papa,
London Control,
which is this one. And then we go to the end and we line up Alpha Whiskey short of 23.
November 282 November. London Control. Radar contact. November 282 November. Contact Farnborough. Approach 134.355.
It feels almost balanced.
Contact Farnborough, approach 134.355.
So there's runway 23 there.
282 November.
So we landed on runway 6 when we came in. We're just taking
Ryanair
off in the
6 Delta
opposite
Delta.
direction now.
Contact Brest Control 120.15.
Contact Brest Control 120.15, Ryanair 6 Delta Delta.
Postman 452 Heavy. Contact East Midlands approach 134.18.
Contact East Midlands approach 134.18, Postman 452 Heavy.
Wisco 9 Zulu Charlie. Contact Paris Control 126.475.
Contact Paris Control 126.475.
Just be careful here not to stall the engine.
Bye-bye.
London Control, Ryanair 6 Victor.
Yeah, landing
Good morning,
lights,
flight level
strobe
370.
lights.
Ryanair 6 Victor. London Control. Radar contact.
Okay, so normally we would
Ryanair
broadcast
6 Victor. Contact Brest Control
on the advisory frequency for this
124.725.
airport. But obviously Beyond
Center on
ATC doesn't do any of that.
124.725,
So
Ryanair 6 Victor.
we will just line up and take off. Mixture full, props full, lights are set. Runway is verified 23.
58 Whiskey Juliet, London Control, radar contact. Easy 58 Whiskey Juliet, descend to flight level 080.
Okay, very simple flight. We're going almost straight ahead, slightly to the left.
Flight level 080, Easy 58 Whiskey Juliet.
Power set, a little bit of rudder.
Contact London Control 118.
Airspeed's alive.
Have a good morning.
And we are up.
Center on 118.
A little bit of wind.
58 Whiskey Juliet. London Control, Ryanair 76 Sierra November, flight level 370.
Hey, gear and flaps.
Ryanair 76 Sierra November, London Control, radar contact.
Okay, we don't need to go very high, so I'm bringing the power back.
Contact breast control.
I'm going to bring the prop back as well.
Center 124.7, 25 Ryanair 78 Alpha Hotel. London Control, Ethiopian 729 Heavy, flight level 410.
Ethiopian 729 Heavy, London Control, radar contact.
Control, Easy 53 Charlie Golf, flight level 250.
Yeah, just going to stay below 2,000 feet.
Easy 53 Charlie Golf, London Control, radar contact.
London Control, Ryanair 12 Charlie X-ray. Good morning.
Yeah, we're at 1,100 now, so plenty of space.
Ryanair 12 Charlie X-ray, London Control,
Now we just need to spot the
radar contact.
airport.
Ryanair 12 Charlie X-ray, London Control, expect radar vectors, ILS runway 22.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 22, Ryanair 12 Charlie X-ray.
Ryanair 12 Charlie X-ray, contact Stansted approach 136.2.
Contact Stansted approach 136.2, Ryanair 12 Charlie X-ray.
Okay, if we can't spot it, we'll just overfly and then join the circuit.
Flight level 120.
I don't see anything. There's rain out that way. We're going to be
London Control,
down before
radar
that sets in.
contact.
Is that the runway there? No, that's not it. It's more to this side. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it at all. Oh, here it is right here. It's this grass strip.
Ethiopian 729 Heavy.
Yeah, we had
Contact
no
Paris
chance
Control
last night.
119.825. Bye-bye.
Center 119.825, Ethiopian 729 Heavy, bye-bye.
So there's 06.
500.
Bravo. Contact East Midlands approach 134.18.
Contact East Midlands approach 134.18, Neptune 22 Bravo.
bit high, actually. Okay, there we go. Actually quite short. Mind the trees here. Okay, flaps full, gear, lights, all good. We were pretty close to those trees, I won't lie. Some fun on the rudder. Mixture down because we're on the ground. Right, welcome to Old Sarum, where we were supposed to be yesterday. The parkings were down at the end there. That looked like there might have been a parking there as well. There's a couple over here too. Yeah, maybe we can park over here. Interesting little airport, actually.
East Flight 54 Lima November. Contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775 East Flight 54 Lima November.
Right, there we are. So landing lights off, strobe lights off, taxi lights off. Alternators, master switch. Avionics. And battery. Right, there we are. One small step closer to South Africa, but an interesting cross-country in the Bonanza. Very, very cool aircraft. Again, Black Square always just an incredible job modeling all the systems and everything. So very, very cool aircraft to fly. And we'll be doing some more cross-countries in the Bonanza as we head towards South Africa. But an interesting experience with Beyond ATC not letting us depart and then being totally fine with us taking off and just checking in. But anyway, that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. As always, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, or if you want to follow along, you know what to do down below, and hopefully I see you in the next one.